Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. I want to talk about what Derrick James said about Terence Crawford is he don't deserve to fight with Errol Spence Jr. And I just want to know what y'all opinion is on this. But my opinion is on this is well, Derrick James was saying that Terence Crawford, he doesn't bring a lot of revenue to if he do fight Errol Spence Jr., which I might agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I think I will agree with that, especially when it comes to the casual fans, because I think the casual fans are mostly will be in the stadium probably. And I think the hardcore boxing fans will probably order on pay-per-view, if I'm not mistaken. But some of the hardcore boxing fans will be at the arena too, and I think the ones they'll be closer to the ring, to the ring side, right? But the thing about it is, at the same time, he said some other stuff, as in, if Terence Crawford was walking down the street, nobody would know who he was, and I agree with that too. He does, and then he said all his other fights did. I think I did 50,000 pay-per-view buys with Victor Poster. Then with Amir Khan, they did 150,000, which is awful. So basically, he got combined of like 200,000, maybe plus pay-per-view buys. That's horrible for two fights. You know what I'm saying? And we know boxing is about marketing yourself, which Terence Crawford, he somewhat have control of that. I mean, he did advertise with the when he went at Vita Videz, and Jose Vita Videz went at him too at the same time, right? That was advertising, but he's not a promoter. He don't certain things you can do, certain things you can't do when he's on the top rank, which he's not the head man in charge, which is Bob Arum, right? But he did sign back with Bob Arum, so he do have some fault in that, right? And another thing too, at the same time, he's going off of what he's saying. Terence Crawford did, he was the undisputed at 140, but at 147, he only got one belt. Jeff Horn and Jose Vita Videz and Amir Khan. They okay, but they not like, big names like that. You know what I'm saying? And, and then Derrick James said something about, Terence Crawford is a good fighter, a skilled fighter, which he said, I give him that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no giving that. That's what it is. When he's a great fighter, great talent. But marketing wise, bringing in revenue and stuff like that, he don't deserve the fight, with Errol Spence Jr. I agree with some of the stuff that Derrick James said. I'm not gonna say he's delusional. He's not delusional. But I would say he is. I would say he's wrong talking about he don't deserve to fight with Errol Spence Jr. because I think he do, because they're in the same weight division. They both are number one, number two. It depends on who you want, number one and number two, who you favorite and who you like, and who you a fanboy of. You know what I'm saying? I would say that. You know what I'm saying? So, but number one, number two. They both need each other to a certain degree. I think Terence Crawford needs Errol Spence a little bit more than Errol Spence needs Terence Crawford. I will definitely say that, because Terence Crawford he went up 3 weight divisions already, right? I think this is his 3rd weight division. Errol Spence only been in welterweight. That's his first weight division. Now he gonna go up 2 more weight divisions, maybe 3 more weight divisions if it's all said and done, right? And you got monsters or big fights up there. You know what I'm saying? So he got plenty of time to be a star in the game. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's why I say that Terence Crawford needs Errol Spence more than Errol Spence needs Terence Crawford. But Derrick James is partially right, but they're wrong about he don't deserve the fight. He do deserve the fight because he's a pound number one. He's got a great skill level. You know what I'm saying? He, he moves around a ring well at the same time. But as in, which Mayweather and Errol Spence and Marky Garcia and Danny Garcia, they have control of their own promoting themselves and et cetera, when it comes to them. But Terence Crawford don't. But Terence Crawford should have known the game a little bit more too at the same time, because Mayweather gave y'all the blueprint to doing what's right for yourself, right? Which he signed back with Bob Arum, which was a no-no. Which I think he's at home regretting that, because look what, and then don't forget, Derrick James said he's number 4. He says Tyson Fury, Lomachenko, Jose Ramirez, if I'm not mistaken, and then it's Terence Crawford, which is awful. That's crazy. I never like if that's the case, then man, Terence Crawford know what to do because his contract's up next year. So, but that fight will be a big fight. How much money it would generate, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if that would be Errol Spence's bigger fight. But I think if Errol Spence fight Manny Pacquiao, I think that might be the biggest fight, if I'm not mistaken. But I could be wrong. Even with Danny Garcia, Mike Garcia, they did 360,000, almost close to 400,000 pay-per-view buys, right? Danny Garcia, I don't know how much it would do. Crawford, I think, would top those two, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong because the Mexican and Puerto Rican fan base, they cut the churn out, right? I wish the black African American or black fan base would turn out, you know what I'm saying? Because we only 13 or 12% of the population, or maybe 14% of the population, and we don't turn out for our fighters and stuff like that. But it'd be black people there rooting for their own guy, you know what I'm saying, for own fighters and stuff like that, right? But how many, I don't know. But the thing about it is Derrick James is partially right and partially wrong about he don't deserve, you know what I'm saying? Because if, I will say this, if Terence Crawford don't deserve to fight, then Sean Porter don't deserve to fight. I think Sean Porter may be a little bit more, I would say he might be a little bit more famous. Got a little bit more spotlight, but he can't go to his own. Why he never fought in this in Cleveland? Because I think the turnout will be horrible. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he might be known in Vegas a little bit because he fought in Vegas and stuff like that. But other than that, he don't got a good well-known fan base either. The thing about it is they was going back and forth. When the fight was signed, talking about if it's going to be on pay-per-view or it's going to be on regular TV not because of Errol Spence Jr., because of Sean Porter. What do he bring as revenue to a fight with Errol Spence Jr.? You know what I'm saying? So I don't really think that if that's the case, Sean Porter don't deserve to fight, really. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, do you agree with Derrick James, y'all, or do you disagree with Derrick James? You know what I'm saying? Or do you think he's wrong or right? You know what I'm saying? Because I think he's right and wrong too at the same time. But leave a comment at the bottom of my page. Subscribe to my page, like my page. Hit the notification bell for new videos from me. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. All right, bye.